for you, because you a man, it's like a pride thing. You don't want to be a victim or whatever, or looked at as a victim.
Well, how do I look going to the police and say somebody has sex with me in a coma and I want to file charges? Like, how would I look doing that? Like, how would I
You
start?
would look like somebody
Even
who
go,
is.
how would I look going to the police? How would I look telling all my friends on 82nd? Yeah, but I just went to file charges on this girl, but she has 16 hours in the coma. They gonna be like, you a bitch, nigga. How the fuck you gonna get mad because she fucked you in the coma?
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nique, and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. And tonight I'm going to be talking to James, who kind of went viral telling his story about being shot and then landing up in a coma and then getting a girl pregnant while in the coma. And then, after that, he ended up taking her on the Maury show. We're going to talk about all of that in this video. If you are on my Instagram, then you already seen me post this video. If you are not on my Instagram, go follow me now. I'm going to show you just a little piece of the viral video because we're going to get all the nitty and gritty from him out of his mouth personally. But I'm gonna show you a little piece that got the conversation started and go from there. But before I do that, I want to know who's here for the first time and who's been here a while. So in order to do that, if you're new here, drop a half moon emoji in the comments. And if you've been here a while, you are officially a night owl. And so drop an owl in the comments. That lets me know that you've been rocking with me for a while, and give your thoughts as you see this story.
Everybody been asking for this TikTok right here, so I'm going to give it to y'all. My name is James. I got shot in the head back in 2006. How I got shot in the head? I got shot in the head from doing too much showboating. I pulled out a large amount of money in front of a girl one time back in 2006. So she like, somebody just bust at your car. It scared me when she said that because I looked up. My sunroof was broken. The sunroof was broken, man. I just got hella sleepy. I just started putting my head back, and hella shit started rolling from the back of my neck. I did like this, and it was blood. And I don't know what made me do it, but I stuck both my fingers like this into the hole in my head, and I was playing with it like, oh, I'm shot in the head. And I was still able to talk and everything, though. But somebody opened the door and punched me in the mouth, man. When they punched me in the mouth, they knocked me out for 32 months. I don't remember much more of that. That's all I really remember, man. I woke up 32 months later with a whole ass baby. Like, somebody was having sex with me in a coma. Like, seriously. And long story short, don't be flashing money in front of girls, man.
All right, so boom. When everybody heard this story, and like I said, I shortened up the clip because I'm going to get the details from him in this interview, so I don't want that part to be repetitive. But listen, everybody got stuck on the part where he said he was having somebody have hanky-panky with him while he was in a coma, and he ended up with a baby. And they was like, wait, what? Hold up, wait. Run that back. Like, what? And so people wanted more.
Man, I woke up 32 months later with a whole ass baby. Like, somebody was having sex with me in a coma. Like, seriously.
And come to find out, he even took the girl on the Maury show. And so people really wanted to know more about this situation. So y'all know I had to have him come on my show and explain this because we the people need some answers.
James was shot in the head, slipped into a coma.
I was there every single day, and now
I know I'm not the father of that baby. I was in a coma, so how can I be sleeping with her?
Your mother's very upset at you.
You are a father!
Well, let's find out.
Child, when I say there was a whole Maury episode and everything, there was a whole Maury episode and everything. So we are definitely going to get down to the nitty and the gritty of this situation. I will show y'all more of the Maury clip later when that part of it comes back up. But for now, we're going to hear from the sponsor of this video, which is myself, and then we're going to hear the rest of the story from James. Now, as you guys know, or some of you may not know, I have a website called niqueatnight.com, and it's spelled exactly like my channel. Save 15% off your next order by putting in the code NIGHTOWL at checkout. I have some fun couples games that you can play, and I have all the sizes for all the girls, and I even have a category for men and the spicy toys that we might enjoy. Website link in the description, so head on over there ASAP.
Okay, All right, so your story has basically been going viral. A lot of people wanted to know how this baby situation happened. Okay. They
Okay.
heard you breeze by it, and you were just like, I got in a coma. I got set up by this girl, and then I was in a coma, and then I got this girl that obviously got pregnant. So a lot of people listening to it, they're listening like, okay, well, clearly it couldn't have been the girl who set him up because this girl set him up. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to know about how the story goes from there. So you're dating this girl. She
Here's
said,
what happened. Let me tell y'all. I drive crazy, man. So I'm going through hella stop signs and hella shit over there. I pull into the gas station across the street. I pull up and get gas. I roll my window down. I made a U-turn in the gas station. I'm like, what's that in the car? She rolled the window down a little bit. She like, man, you drive hella crazy. But in Oakland at this time, the 2006 era, if you was on rims, smoking, you know what I'm saying, got a little swag to yourself, females just fucked you like that day, that same day. Like this is how it was when I was a young nigga. I'm 39 years old, but back in these days, this is how it used to get down in Oakland. It's still like that to this day. You still get boppers everywhere. But in Oakland, they was serious with the shit, like for real. So she said, me bouncing with you. I'm like, I ain't tripping. So she parked her car in the gas station. She get in with me. She got all the weed. She got pills. She got any drug that you wanted. She had it. It was a little pouch. I said, all I do is smoke and pop pills. She give me a pill, a blue dolphin. I'll never forget this night, man. It was a blue dolphin. She gave it to me. I'm a young nigga, man. I'm 23, man. I'm not thinking nothing. I'm thinking this is a girl just feeling me. I was on spinners. This one spinners was hot. Spree Wells was in. Like they was saucy. So I'm get to the gas station. She get in my car. She on the phone already. She talking to somebody. I'm telling her to hook it up. So I'm about to drive back to the hood. She like, okay, I'm about to hook it up with some of my friends. So she get in the car. The music was loud. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I got the bottle between my legs. Driving. I'm still going fast, doing 100 back down that way, going back towards the deep. So we back and now we going towards the deep now. I'm telling my niggas, I'm calling they phones like, boy, I got a bad one. I'm about to slide through on y'all. So I slide through 82nd and Birch. I bounce out in front of the Pink Store. All my niggas out there. We talking and shit. I get out the car. I'm out the car. I'm talking to them. I get back in the car. As soon as I get back in the car, her conversation ended with, make sure that shit don't hit me. And she kept talking, but I'm not. To be honest with you, man, I ain't know what she was talking about. She could have been talking about getting from the back. I don't know what she's talking about. She looked like she was a little rip, like a little run. Them the two, they call them rips and runs up out here. But so I get back in the car, man. I get to 82nd and Mac. I get to 82nd and Mac. And I get to 82nd and Mac. She jumps on the floor. She jumps on the floor. When she jumped on the floor, I just look at her. The music's still playing, but for some reason, it's like everything is quiet to me at this time. Man. I'm like, why you hiding up on the thing? She like laughing with it, like, why you hiding up on the floor? I'm like, you tripping? She like, nah, somebody just bust at your car. So I'm like, what? So I look up, man. I'm looking up. The glass shattered and shit, man. Man, and when I looked back like that, hell, shit just started rolling from the back. And I did like that. And that's when I knew I was shot, man. Then it was about to piss on myself. I was scared as. And then I was like, I'm shot. Some nigga opened the door and punched me. As I wake up out the coma, man, that's the last thing I remember. So I cried hard. I was crying for like 2 weeks straight, non-stop crying. I couldn't stop crying because the doctor told my family that I was scared to death. Like that's the definition of being scared to death. I really witnessed that. I know how I feel to be scared out your drawers, man. Like seriously, this was a scary ass day that I don't wish on nobody in Oakland to go through no shit like this. Like what I've been through getting shot in the head, man. It's like it's up, man. Like my memory is bad as I don't remember. I have to see this to remember this again. Like, oh, I remember doing this with the girl. Oh, that's the girl that like with the poetic justice braids. I remember you by calling you poetic justice. I don't even want to know your name. But
so you had money, you was flashy, you had rims, you was living like a flashy lifestyle, and so you got shot in the head. You end up in the hospital.
And while he's in the hospital, then comes a woman who he previously was messing with, who basically came to like nurse him back to health.
2 years ago, James was shot in the head in a drive-by shooting. He slipped into a coma. So what did Mariah do? Mariah put her life on hold to nurse him completely back to health. Now, since then, James has recovered, and Mariah has given...
The
Y'all
part
want to know about the baby part? Let me
they
explain to
want
you
to
about.
know about how did it happen, what happened, who like. Now I done seen the Maury episode, so you
Oh,
can
you
feel.
saw it?
Yeah, you
Saw
can
my
feel.
mama chase me?
Yeah, your mama was mad at you.
Yo, man. Man.
She was there the whole time.
Man, I was asleep. I didn't even know she was there. I was asleep.
Daddy, I didn't feel little man when you didn't have your father. I didn't feel.
James, aren't you lucky to be alive?
Yeah, I'm lucky to be alive,
It's a
man.
blessing, Maury.
Don't you
It's a
think you
blessing.
should be smelling the roses and life every day?
But you can feel the people in from that point.
Oh man, well, me just knock it out the wind. I love my daughter to death, like for real. I love my daughter. My daughter is not a mistake. It's not something that I didn't know. I didn't know about it, but let me just explain it a little bit more. Okay, when I got shot in the head and I was in a coma. Now I was in a coma, man. It's like comas are awesome. People don't even know about a coma. A coma, it's an awesome feeling, like something that you in, like you out your body, but you still can hear stuff. Like seriously, I heard my sisters get into a fight because only one person can stay in the room, and they both wanted to stay, and they start fighting in the room, man. And I woke up and told them about that. Like they start crying, like, damn, you heard that? Like I was hearing a lot of stuff. But about the baby situation, man, let me get to this. I was really, I really can't say that I was woke, but it seemed like I was though, cause it seemed like I wasn't, but I was, cause when she was on top, I can remember stuff, man. Like she was on top of me.
So hold up, you were in the hospital bed.
I was in Fairmont Recovery Hospital. That's over here.
So okay, so you said that this happened in a recovery home. So
It's happening in Fairmont Recovery. That's right there on top of 165th in San Leandro. I was up there for like 2 years.
mm-hmm. So in this recovery home, you were not conscious. You were just laying in the bed. You were not aware.
I was vegetable there. Like I was vegetable. They put me there basically saying, you go die here. Like he go be a vegetable. That's what they told my family. They said I'm not go, like y'all can talk to him and all, but he ain't gonna never snap out of it. My mom and them, they was coming to exercise my arms for like 2 years. They was like doing hell of stuff to me for real. They was talking to me and everything, but I ain't. At that time, I think that's when she did it. Around that time, I don't think she did when I was asleep. So I wish everybody stopped calling my baby mama a rapist, but she died. She died a
Well,
rapist.
that's what everybody feel like. They feel like the way you made it seem like, oh, I was in a coma, and when I was in a coma, she got pregnant. So
Oh, my baby mama is not a rapist, man. Like my kid, I don't like to call her my baby. My daughter's mom, she's not a rapist for real. I don't say she a rapist, man, but it's just.
what happened? So you don't claim it that, but so you were conscious. You were conscious.
I was.
Not.
To keep it honey with you. I was just laying there, but she was doing all the stuff. Like
So were you cognizant? Like were you? I'm so confused.
I really can't say, man. Like I remember it though. Like I was dead to the world, but I was looking at it though, man. But
So how did she? Did you communicate with her in any type of way to say, get on top of me and fuck me?
when she was, it's times that she'll come up there and she'll lay in the bed with me and stuff. She'll be talking to me and I'll just be nodding my head and stuff. She'll just come up there and get on top of me, all type of like positions and shit on top of me. But I was seeing it though. I was looking right at it, like seriously. But I wasn't conscious enough to say to push you off me or nothing like that. I couldn't move. Like seriously, I was whooped. But everything was working on me. I was pissing, shitting. My sister come and wipe my ass, but like literally, I love my sister to death. When I was out of it and I couldn't do nothing, like shit, and she literally come wipe my ass, bro. Like hold her breath, like and go under the cover and wipe my ass, bro. Like I love my sister to death, like for real. That's I got a twin sister, we identical.
All right, we gonna shout her out some more in a minute, but we gotta get back on topic. So you say that you were in the bed, you can hear everything that's going on around you. You can observe and you can nod your head and you can shake your head yes or no, but you could not verbally speak.
Yeah, like I can say little stuff, man, but I couldn't. I was like slow as hell. I didn't know like, I don't know how to carry. I didn't know how to carry a whole sentence, man. Like, I really couldn't talk that much. Like, seriously, I was dead to this world. But I can really say I can remember that. So I don't want to throw my baby. I don't want to throw my daughter's mother under the bus and say she was me in the coma.
So
So
she would
I kind of
say, do you want to have? And you would go,
like she ain't have to ask. Like we was a couple at that time. She wasn't a girl that just beat me out of nowhere, just came out of nowhere and just, hey, that little nigga that got shot in the head and me just fuck him. It wasn't like that. She didn't rape me in the coma, man. Like seriously, she didn't rape me. I'm not gonna put her out there and say that she raped me in the coma because I really can't. I can remember her getting on top of me. Like seriously, I can literally say I can remember that she got on top of me and was doing it to me. But I couldn't say stop. Like seriously, I couldn't say get off me. What's that word I'm looking for? Initiated. I never initiated the shit because I was hella retarded. Like seriously, I was slow as. I'm
okay.
dead ass said I had to start over from 25 all the way on to right now. I started off from a baby at 25. I got shot in the head at 23. At
Mm-hmm.
25, I had to start over. I had to learn this is a pen, this is a cup, bottle. I had to learn all that all over again from 25. It's still stuff I don't know right now to this day. Like I don't even know what the fuck the yellow light means. Like seriously, when that light turned yellow, I just go fast. My state of mind was crazy. Like I was off.
Mm-hmm.
The state of mind that I was in at that time, keep it honey with you, like you wouldn't want to be having sex with nobody like that, man. But
So
uh
you remember certain stuff. You couldn't hold full conversations, but this was during a time where you're recovering from just being completely out of it. So you can't
yeah.
really say much. You are from a baby state trying to relearn everything again. And so when she got pregnant, um, you kind of were shocked by that or
When she got pregnant, like when she got pregnant, man, I don't even want to make myself seem like I'm hella dumb though, but when she got pregnant, I was really just blew back.
up taking the girl to Maury. So he was on the Maury show, and basically the show title was "I was in a coma, and that can't be my baby." That's pretty
Yeah,
much
that the Maury show put it out there like that. Like they
yeah.
made it. I didn't really put it out there like that. The Maury show making it. I said what the Maury show fucking said. That's all. I'm just saying what they said. But when I went on the Maury show, man, this how we wound up going on the Maury show. I played
But
too
you
much.
didn't give full consent though. You in your mind you think you gave consent, but
I,
you were not. You were at a baby state. Like you
yeah,
were
I
like
was. But when she told me she was pregnant and stuff like that, and then when she had the baby, like all the time since she had the baby, I went to my daughter was like 3 or 4 months when we went on the Maury show. Like I was saying it was my baby, but I really didn't know if it was my baby. I was serious. And to this day, my mama think that she say, "Oh, you knew that was your baby." I didn't know. Like I'm dead ass serious.
Now, as you guys know, or some of you may not know, I have a website called niqueatnight.com, and it's spelled exactly like my channel. Save 15% off your next order by putting in the code NIGHTOUT at checkout. I have some fun couples games that you can play, and I have all the sizes for all the girls, and I even have a category for men and the spicy toys that we might enjoy. Website link in the description, so head on over there ASAP. Okay, so this next part, I'm just gonna summarize. He basically explains the Maury show. He says that he called the Maury show because he didn't know that it was his baby or not. He explains and he clarifies that when he was in the recovery home, he was slowly regaining himself. So he was like conscious of things, like he can see the surroundings around him, but he wasn't able to really move or anything like that. He says he was able to say minimal words. So he wanted to clarify that he wasn't in a coma all the way when the baby was conceived, but he was not conscious to like say, yes, let's do it all fully. Like he was like a baby at that point. And he wanted to clarify that he didn't feel as though she R-worded him because prior to him being in the hospital, they were together and they were a couple, and he was able to say little words, so he doesn't feel like it was, R-word. He doesn't want people to look at his baby mama as somebody who would R-word somebody. And he was saying that on the Maury show, he kept saying, like, calling the baby bald-headed and saying, like, that ain't my bald-headed baby and all this stuff like that. And he explained that on the Maury show, they basically pay you more money to be like the villain. So the more you can get like the crowd to hate you, the more you can get them to boo you, the more you can get them like really riled up, the more money that Maury will pay. So he said that he was coming up with stuff to say that was kind of mean and vile so that they can get more of a reaction. But he said him really not knowing if that was his baby or not, he said he really didn't know if that was his baby or not, but he said he added on like theatrics as far as like calling the baby bald-headed and stuff to get a bigger crowd reaction or whatever. Turns out he is the father. And, they did mess around. He remembers messing around, like her, like humping him in the hospital and stuff like that. But he also says, like, it was true. Like, I really was like a baby state, and he wouldn't really think that a person would mess with somebody like that. But he really, really, really does not want people to look at his baby mama as a R-worded or somebody that would do the R word to somebody. That's his child's mother, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't want people to look at her like that. And it wasn't, like that, blah, 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 blah. And he kind of regrets how he put it out there saying that, even though he wasn't able to fully consent. He didn't really look at it like that because prior to him getting shot and getting in the hospital, they used to mess around before that. They messed around, after that, and that's his mom.
I don't want nobody to think my baby mama my daughter's mom is a rapist, because she's not a rapist, man. Like, seriously. But it's different forms of, but I wouldn't call her a rapist though, man. Seriously. I wouldn't say because if she beat me, it would have been her going to jail and all that shit, but it wasn't none of that type of shit, man. Like, she did that, whatever.
You only could have went to jail if you pressed charges. If you didn't press charges,
I didn't press charges.
Then you can't go to jail.
It wasn't that serious. It wasn't that serious. I was happy to be alive, like, for real.
Yeah, but you didn't consent though. From what you've described, even though you guys messed around prior, you being at a baby state and her having sex with you and you're not even able to form sentences and stuff like that, that isn't really traditional sense of consent. For you, because you're a man, it's like a pride thing. You don't want to be a victim or whatever, or looked at as a victim.
Well, how do I look going to the police and say somebody has to me in a coma and I want to file charges? Like, how would I look doing that? Like, how would I start?
You would look like somebody who is...
How would I look going to the police? How would I look telling all my friends on 82nd? Yeah, but I just went to file charges on this girl, but she has when I was in the coma. They gonna be like, you a nigga, you go get mad because she in the coma. Like, please, I'm not about to go do that and look like a square ass nigga around Oakland mad because I got in the coma. For real.
But that's the problem with guys, because they go with a lot of stuff happening because they don't want to get looked at a certain type of way. I don't want to look like this. So people get away with doing stuff like that. But I can understand too. It's your child's mom. You love your baby and everything like that.
I love my daughter to death, man. Like,
you don't want to throw her under the bus, or
I don't throw her under the bus for something that I didn't ask for it, but I didn't ask for it. But if she did it, she did it. Like, I wasn't tripping. I can remember her doing it though. I'm serious. Like, I'm dead ass serious. I can remember, I have flashes of that in my head right now. I can remember her. She was reverse cowgirl in my shit. Like, I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not even lying. It was reverse cowgirl, the regular riding way, one leg up. Like, it was hella positions, but I remember that. I was hella up though. I'm serious though. It really happened. Nothing I'm saying is fake.
Yeah. So a lot of people was feeling for you though. A lot of people felt like it was that, but I mean, I can understand how you don't want to view it as that, or you don't feel like it's that because you guys were together prior to that, and so I understand you
Yeah,
clarifying.
and another thing I want to clear, people saying the girl who shot me was the girl who came up there and got pregnant. No, hell in the fuck no, it wasn't her. These talking
Right.
about two different females. It's two different girls.
Mm-hmm.
Two different girls. It's not the same girl. The girl who shot me, she did like 7 years in jail or some shit like that.
Oh, she went to jail behind this?
Hell yeah, she went to jail. They they was sending her parole papers to my house and shit. But I never went to like just kept it going. Like I never went to none of the court dates because I was hella retarded. I couldn't do none of that shit. When they was asking me to pick her up, I couldn't even pick her up. If I saw that girl to today, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know who she was.
Oh wow.
Like, I wouldn't know. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. I hope. I hope whatever happened with my gunshot situation. I hope that shit just blew up under the bus and nobody, people forgot about that shit. Like for real, because it's hella old. It happened in 2006, and I just want to give my shout out and say this piece to everybody who taught the young youth out there. Like y'all, please just stop shooting up each other, man. Solving y'all problems with guns. Like, cause when you
Yeah.
kill somebody, ain't no coming back from that shit, man. Like seriously, when you kill a nigga, there's no coming back for it, but like, it's no coming back. You can't rewind the time and say, hey, I'm gonna take this chance. Let me take it back. I'm sorry, go apologize to that man. You can't do nothing to that man no more. That man dead. That man not here. That man gonna miss his kids. That man gonna miss his mom. She gonna miss his dad. Shit, there's girls out here doing killing too. These females need to put down guns. Quit setting up niggas.
Right.
And dick ain't that serious, brother. Set a nigga up. Our money ain't no amount of money worth a nigga life. That go out to everybody. Ain't no amount of money worth somebody's life. No amount of money worth a nigga life. No amount.
All right, so I mean, we talked a lot more, but I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up there. It goes by Strange James 82 on Instagram, TikTok, and across social media platforms. If you want to follow him, you can follow him there. As you can see, it says shot in the head, was in a coma, turned disability into stand-up comedy, and he said he's funnier. So on his page, he has like when he has shows, he does like silly videos. He basically documents his life, his run-ins, and does like silly videos and stuff like that. So if you want to follow him, you can go to Instagram or TikTok or whatever at Strange James 82. And he even talked about in the original viral video the reason why he wears the helmet. So I'll input that and then we'll end right there.
Too much coma. I wear the helmet because I don't have a skull. And my head is made of clay. I got clay around my brain. So this is to protect me from having seizures. Somebody can punch me in my head and just kill me. Easy as fuck. But hopefully that don't happen. That's why I do comedy. Just stay making friends. Stay making more friends. Stay making more friends. Instead of making more enemies. I'd rather make friends than enemies. Like I used to be hood, but I don't want to be hood no more.
All right, so that pretty much wraps up the video. If this is your first time watching a video of mine, remember to leave a half moon emoji in the comments. If you are a night owl, tell me what you think about this story with the night owl or the owl emoji, and that lets me know you've been here a while and you are a part of the community.
So you guys let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys have not headed over to my website yet, this is my website right here. You can save 15% off of your total purchase with the code NIGHTOWL over at www.niqueatnight.com. Now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that right now. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you're notified when I post videos. Follow me over on Instagram because I post this exclusively on Instagram first, and now I'm posting it here on YouTube. So I'll do certain stuff like that. Like sometimes I'll post something on Instagram first and then, vice versa. But to not miss anything, make sure you follow me everywhere. Follow me on my Instagram, subscribe here, and you stay up to date and in the loop. And visit my website. See you guys on the next one.